Hi, I have a massive book haul. Like, massive. Those are all the books that I bought in December. One thing about me is if I'm sad, I will buy a book to cope. And December was particularly rough for me because I lost my dog to cancer on the 2nd, and she was only 5, and she meant everything to me. So there were a lot of nights that I've been super devastated, and I think I just blacked out and ordered a bunch of books, and I don't even remember everything I ordered. So we're gonna go through them. And if you're looking for a new book to read, maybe one of these. Book number 1 is The Courting of Bristol Keats. And I think I mainly bought this one because it looks gorgeous and I'm obsessed with the moon, so obviously. This one looks like it takes place in a land of gods, fae, and monsters, and there's a lot of magic and intrigue in it, which are all things I love, so I think I'll like it. The second one is Bloodguard, and this one is an enemies to lovers with deadly tournaments. And this one actually has been on my radar for a while, but this one is also beautiful. Here it is without the dust jacket, and then we also have beautiful end papers. This next one is The Stars Are Dying, and this one is another beautiful one. I think that's why I bought most of these. I told you I just blacked out. But again, I'm obsessed with the moon and the stars, so this one is absolutely gorgeous. And I thought at first that it would be another fae one, but it actually is a book about vampires. And then this one also is beautiful without the dust jacket as well. And a little quote on the back. I'm really excited to get into this one, actually. I've heard it's very good. Next is Voyage of the Damned, and this one has also been on my radar for a long time. This one's just turquoise sprayed edges. Another thing about me is I love pirates and high sea adventure, so this one seems kind of like a fantasy murder mystery, and I've seen little quotes of this and they all seem pretty funny, so I hope it's like a little bit of a comedy as well, but again, some really pretty end papers. And then next, I have the original trilogy of Mistborn, but they are the little tiny pocket books and they are kind of trashed. So I've been slowly but surely buying the rest of the series in their new editions. So I bought the third one. I already have the first 2 in this style. And then I also bought the first book of the continuation of the Mistborn series. So it's number 1 of the trilogy, but actually it's number 4. This next one has also been on my radar for a while. Another one with beautiful sprayed edges. This is The Half King, and this one is about a prince cursed to exist by day but to fade into nothing by night. And again, this is a really stunning edition. Here it is without the dust jacket, and then we also have beautiful end papers. So I'm excited to read that one. I think I'm already in love with the characters a little bit, so that's fine. This next one I have seen everywhere. This is The Honey Witch, and I've heard it's like a fun little cozy fantasy, and it's also sapphic, if that's your thing. The Honey Witch is cursed to never find true love, but then she meets a young woman who might change all of that. This is The Spell Shop, and it has just cute little purple pages. This one is another cozy fantasy cottagecore aesthetic, and it is filled with cursed spell books, unicorns, mermaids, really good raspberries, and even sweeter love. Okay, and then next I actually bought the entire Children of Blood and Bone trilogy, and I actually own the first 2 books of these already, but I thrifted them, so they weren't in the best of conditions. And then this one came out this year with beautiful sprayed edges, and then along with that, these ones got redone with beautiful sprayed edges. And so because my original 2 that I had weren't in the best condition and I wanted the new book with the sprayed edges and I kind of wanted them all to match, I figured why not just rebuy them, and then they're in great condition and they're all cute and pretty. And anyways, listen to me just yap about books. Anyways, I'm really excited to read this series because I've heard it's amazing. So next is Filthy Rich Fae, and here are the pages for that one. This one I've heard is fae, but make it mafia style. So I'm gonna be honest, I've never actually read a mafia romance book before, so I'm not really sure what I'm getting into with this one, but It sounds good and it has great ratings, so we'll see. This next one has also been on my radar for a little bit and it just got released. This is The Teller of Small Fortunes, and this one is another cozy fantasy, and it also has found family, so my favorite trope of all time. Hi. Again, this one is another one that I'm really excited to read. And actually, it's gonna take me forever to get to all of these, but hopefully I get to all of them soon because they all sound so good. Like, it's not like I didn't have any books to read. I just have no willpower with books originally, but especially when I'm sad. So, okay, this next one I bought because it sounded really good, and also I thought it would be perfect for, you know, midwinter, January, February. And also it came, and I think it might be one of the prettiest books I own. This is North is the Night. So, the dust jacket, beautiful, right? Okay, but also beautiful, right? Okay, but wait, guys, the dust jacket is actually reversible, so I can put it on my book this way as well. Hello, just decide which one you like better, I guess. And then also, hi, that is beautiful. Okay, and then also, hi, the end papers. Hello. Guys, the title headers are also so pretty. This book better be good because it's too pretty not to be. I really hope I like this one. Okay, and the next is, last actually, is The Siren, the Song, and the Spy, and this one is actually the second book in a series. I have the first book, and I have this thing where I have to have every book in the series before I start it because I have trust issues from The Name of the Wind. If any of you guys have ever read that, Patrick Rothfuss, you gave me trust issues because that series is so good, and only 2 books are out, and it's been like, what, 15 years? And he still hasn't released the 3rd one, and also, I just hate reading a series and then having to wait a year or 2 to read the next book. I forget what the first book is about, and I don't have time to reread them. Anyways, that was my book haul for December. I also got sent a couple books, and I'll make a little post about those as well, but those were the ones that I bought, and I am still really struggling with the loss of my dog, so we might have another giant haul in January. I'll keep you updated. Thanks for sticking around.